holy shit. I mean, holy shit. I am just excited. This chapter of Fairy Tail is just balls to the wall amazing. Whoa, wow, okay. Anyway, they just defeated Mardgear. Mardgear's still awesome. So I kind of feel bad that he's defeated. But anyway, they didn't make it in time. Face has been activated. All the magic in the world is disappearing. People are getting weaker. And, okay, I had to bring this up because if we remember in the arc where, the different universe where all the magic just was disappearing and everything, they said even if there was no magic, we'd find a way to, live on and everything. But here it is. Their magic is disappearing, and they look so distraught and so desperate. Just like, did you guys forget your message about what happened last time? Even without magic, you'd probably still stand up and fight anyway. But here they are, just kind of like, we failed. Like, oh no, it's just like, you did the same thing to the other world anyway, so why are you guys so... Oh, as long as it happens to them, it's no problem, but as long as we still have our magic, we're golden. It's like, hypocrites. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, though, End is about to be summoned because I guess without magic, there's no seal on the book or anything. But then, okay, wow. Whew, out of nowhere, here comes Grandini, or at least I think that's what she's called, Grandine, the Wind Dragon, and she just starts plowing into the faces and breaking them apart. And it's like, oh damn, like where would this she come from? Then even Metallica or Metallicanio, I don't know what the full name is. It's just so hard. I mean, I get it. Their name is supposed to be something similar to their element, but come on. Metallica, I don't know. The Metal Dragon. And then he comes plowing through too. And Igneo makes up a good point as to, now that all the magic is disappearing, the magic you had placed on the dragons to, seal them away is gone now too. So I'm wondering, it's like, wait, so Tartarus is the one responsible for sealing the dragons away, and now that the magic is gone, they're free. The dragons are just coming in droves of thousands, and they're just gonna start burning all the things all over the world. I have no idea. The dragons are here. End is about to be summoned. I'm pretty sure most of the dragons aren't friendly, so I'm just like completely overwhelmed here. Because it brings up so many questions, so many possibilities for stories, and it's the kind of thing that makes me excited for Fairy Tail again. Because sometimes Fairy Tales can be a roller coaster. It's like some chapters are awesome, some chapters are just like, what the hell were they thinking? But it's moments like these that make you realize the potential that Fairy Tail has. But either way, I'm really hoping that the fact that they're destroying faces doesn't, allude to, we destroyed it in time. All the magic is just, not all gone. Some of the magic is coming back, because that'd just be like a big cop out. It's just like, really, after we were done, done so much, hyping it up. It's like all the magic is just gonna disappear. You're just gonna at the last minute say, "Oh, don't worry, we destroyed the faces at the very last second. Your magic is still fine." It's like, what? Really? We're gonna go with that? But either way, I mean, the only other thing that is so awesome to talk about is Igneo kind of, I don't know if I was going to say defeated Acnologia, but he definitely knocked the shit out of him. I mean, here comes Acnologia like a meteor just crashing down on the floor, and Igneo comes down and just stomps on his head like, "Don't give up, humans." It's just like, wow, Igneo beat the shit out of Acnologia. Now, I'm pretty sure he didn't defeat him, because Acnologia is some big badass dragon killer from 100 years ago. Was it 1,000? I know it's 10 something like that. But still, it was just awesome to see Igneo just standing over Acnologia's like, "You can't give up, humans, keep fighting." It's just like, oh my god, this is just exciting. It's just, whew, wow, okay. Either way, like I said, in these kind of action-packed episodes, there's not much else to talk about. The only thing I can say is at the end when Natsu looks up at Igneo and maybe assumes all the other dragons are back too, the only word he has to say is neat. I mean, it's probably a translation thing, because in later translations it'll be something like awesome or like amazing, but for now all he says is neat. Now, if I saw dragons coming out of nowhere, helping my friends and me out and trying to get our magic back and defeat our enemies, I'd just be like, holy shit, that's awesome. Not just neat. It's like neat is something like, oh, you vacuum the floors? Neat. Oh, you clean the toilets? Neat. Oh, you wash the dishes? Neat. Oh, dragons are coming out from, their previous prison, like from 7 years ago, and just destroying everything? Neat. It's like, you don't say neat for dragons. Dragons are awesome. But that's the only thing I have to talk about, because like I said, other than dragons are here and just being plain awesome, there's not much else to say about this chapter. Whew. I mean, I brought up some concerns as to, what this means about faith and magic and all that stuff, and the possibility of the dragons are now here and returned, leading to more stories, and maybe, tracking down some unfriendly dragons and having to defeat them. Maybe mage guilds are no longer just going out there doing side missions or finding someone's book or something. Now it's just, we need mages to take down dragons. But who knows? Either way, it's just an amazing chapter. I'm just hyped up for the next one. Can't wait for more dragons and more of them kicking ass. So, I'm out of breath because it's just an amazing chapter. Either way, hopefully the next chapter is just as awesome or even more awesome. So until then, I'm Tony Dragon. Bye-bye.